Good morning. I hope everyone is doing okay today. I'm excited to play Stardew again. I've been missing it a lot. Like I was thinking about it. Like I've been thinking about it so much. I was really sad that I didn't stream today. But I just was not feeling okay. So here we are. I'm here today. We'll see how today goes. I remember that we were wanting to get, so the pickaxe should be done. And the pickaxe should be done. And we were wanting to get the axe upgraded next, I think. So we shall see how today goes. But yeah. I like the difference between this one. It has 14 million and this one has 4,000. I have my coffee, I have my water. Did I eat breakfast? That's a great question that I'm not going to answer right now. Gotta readjust my chair. How is everybody doing? It's going to rain all day tomorrow. Oh man, that almost makes me want to upgrade the watering can. Neutral today, huh? A seed cookie and a mucky. Oh, hi. What do you want? They ate. No, wait, no, I did. I picked that rice. It's fine. I harvested that rice. Did I warn you about those crows? Woke up seeing and flock my crop field. Yeah, I have a scarecrow. Thank you. Yep, there they are, darn scavengers. Looks like they aren't nibbling on your crops like they did to mine. Well, yeah, I have a scarecrow. You see these things called scarecrows? Ooh, cucumbers are dead. Be a good idea to build more that yes, thank you. Might not be a bad idea to build a few myself. Thanks. Good job, bro. Good for you. Calm. There are a lot of crows where I live now. Oh, here's the strawberry. Thank you. You know what? Thank you, bro. Hope you're feeling settled. Selling fertilizers. Screw you, Pierre. Hang on, I gotta get the butter again. So that raises a new question for me, though. Do I want to upgrade the axe or the watering can? I think I might choose a watering can. I have enough to upgrade late watering can and axe. I have enough copper, technically, as well. Where's the music? Music? Music, hello? Like, it's not unpleasant. Hello. The sounds of the birds is not unpleasant, but like, game, where's music? Music? Hello? What if I go back inside and come back out? Good morning. Nope, that did not work. Well, that's upsetting. Game? Can I have some music, please? Where's the pretty spring music? Huh? Game? I do need parsnip seeds. Or we could just sit here and with our thoughts, but this is no better. This is no better than my normal day. I sit with my thoughts all the time. Game, where's my music? Game, I am uncomfortable with my own thoughts and myself. Please, help. Did I get... I didn't. I do need to make tappers, but I need the copper. I should make another. No. Bad. What am I doing with my life and myself? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna upgrade the watering can because it's raining tomorrow. I would like to have that upgraded by summer, at least a copper, and then we can upgrade the axe after that. So we really are just upgrade. Today is really just upgrades, people. It's upgrades, okay? Let's see. Okay, what am I doing? What are we doing here? What am I doing? What are you doing? What do you want? What am I don't even know who. Everything's fine. Okay, do that. Let's sell a few things. Sell. Because I also need to, at some point, get... I need to get a barn or a coop. I need to get a coop. I need to get a coop for chickens. I need to kill dust sprites. But yeah, I need to build a coop. Let's go ahead and go. Because by the time I get to town, I can stop by Pierre's, get some seeds. I guess I'll say hi to you. Yes, I've met your mother. Would you like to hear how I met your mother? Damn it. Pierre, open earlier. Is this the Jojo one? You're talking. Yeah, I think this is the JoJo one. Morris. Nobody likes you, bro. What are you, Umbridge? Come and get it, folks. Coupons for 50% off your purchase at JoJo Mart. Brother. Where's my coupon, bro? Well, any takers? Nah, I think I would punch somebody. If I owned a store and they did that, and someone did that, I think I would punch them. But I can't match those prices. I'd be selling at a loss. It's true. It's true. Must be so difficult for you to lose your loyal customers like that. You're a goblin. But can you blame them? JoJo Corporation is clearly... You're Walmart. Soon the whole town will realize that. You're literally just Walmart trying to come in and ruin a little tiny town. And as someone who shops at Walmart, because it's cheap, but I don't live in a small town, so it's different. These only take 4 days. Morris. Nah, Morris is a loser. I hate him. Morris is an ass. Like, bro, I would punch somebody if they did that to me. Rinko would punch them, for sure. Rinko, listen, Morris is a bully, and we remember how Rinko feels about bullies. She feels the same way as Megami about bullies, because she might have taught him a thing or two about how to deal with them. My copper pickaxe, thank you so much. Upgrade another one. Watering can. Yeah. Buy this for me. Thank you. Goodbye. Nah, Morris is a grade A dickbag. And he knows it too. Morris knows what he is. Ivans. Won't let you have any more gummy. Bro, listen. Relatable. Too bad I have to tell myself that I can't have any more. I have to stop with it. Listen, being an adult is not that great. Biggest problem in the world is that as a child, not being allowed to have more gummies. I miss those days where that was my biggest problem. Where it was like, my mom was like, no, you can't have it after Pepper with supper. And I was like, this is the worst day of my life. What a small little naive child I was. Oh, to be like that again. I'm a fool. I can't plant these because I didn't water these areas. I can plant it here though. Look at this. Look at me being resourceful. I am such a silly little salamander. Why did I say that way? Well, I guess I'll plant those tomorrow then. What a silly little goose. How silly I am. Okay, I guess I'll plant these and just not water them because I don't want that fertilizer to go to waste. This is what have you done? Look at what have we done? Rinko, this is a travesty. Standing on top of your crops, unwatered crops. What have we done to ourselves? You can zoom in so far. I don't know how comfortable I am with that. What else do I need to do? He wants a catfish, can't get that till tomorrow. Hi, Satoru. Hi. We decided you're trading for a bit. Again, you've been caught off guard before. You're cute though. We love you. That's new. I want to chop a tree with my really crappy axe. Salmon berry season. I shall not pass out in the mines. Boom, 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 boom. 'Cause I will have sustenance. That's cool. 2 of these. Okay, let's go. I've yearned for the mines all day, you know? Truly. No bombs in the chest. Bombs in the chest. Bombs in the chest. Hey, Ryu. How are you today? Game I long for some music here. I need to turn my game sound up though. It's a little quiet. I'm probably going to regret this in a minute. Something's going to happen and it's going to be really loud and I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I wish I hadn't turned the sound up. Wait, how far have I made it? Okay, no, this is as far as I've made it. Ah, yes, Rinko, we're back in the mines where we've yearned to be. That's the wrong direction, but it's okay. You're still cute. At least you're pretty. Can I have a ladder, please? I've been on this floor for quite a while. Could I? Game? At least you're pretty, no. Rinko is pretty. It's okay. Rinko's pretty. There we go. A ladder. Hey, come here, die. Thank you. Don't hurt me. It's rude. It's rude to hurt me specifically, but only me. I can hurt you. Words narcissists say, but not out loud to you. They just think it internally. Ooh, a ladder. Ooh, an amethyst rock. Ooh, a cave carrot. Ooh, a slime. Die. Hey, a dust sprite. Die. Wait. I need 16. Ooh, quartz. Ooh, a frozen tear. We're just finding so many fun things. Fine, die. Thank you. Oh. Eh. Did I already get a ladder? I don't think I did. Did I? No. Be less exhausted, Rinko. Oh, what's this? Max 30 inner plus bro, we love that for us. Eat all of these salmon berries. Shove all of these salmon berries in your face right now. Your energy is barely going up. Good enough. Hello. Go ahead and do your jump, bro. Good job. Oh! It's rude. You'd already jumped. Ooh, Dwarf Scroll 3. I think that's new. Yay! We've gotten 2 artifacts so far. And we've gotten some geodes. And we're gonna murder some more slimes. Die. Please die before the... I don't have time for a sunfish frenzy. As I do need a sunfish, but I don't have time for that right now. I'm in the mines, can't you tell? I yearn for them. It's already 5 p.m. though. Ugh. Where has the day gone? More of you need to die. How many have I killed? I need 7 more. Come here. I need 5 more. I have new ideas to sleep on. Boxes. Ooh, what's this? Boots. Some boots with the fur. They actually do have fur. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's put those there. Let's put that. A bum. Oh, that's Ghost. Thank you. I would like to kill the rest of these if I can. I really want to finish that quest. Ow. Because really, Rinko just loves murder. Okay, don't you hit me. That's rude. I got a beanie. A flappy beanie. A flappy. It flop. Yay. I need one more, don't I? I need one. Are you joking right now? You better give me a ladder when I kill you. I don't have time for your... I don't have time for these people's nonsense. Give me a ladder. You didn't give me a ladder. That's so... Come here, you little dudes. I would like a coffee bean from... No? No coffee bean? Well, that's also rude. Clint better be at the bar. I don't care if it's a Tuesday. Drink more, Clint. This can stay here, why not? Nope. Clint? Yes, he's at the bar. Good. As he should be. Guess what, guys? We're gonna run into Satoru there. Ah! We're gonna run into a tree first. Hi, Satoru. Well. If it isn't my favorite Rinko, ready to take on whatever this day throws our way. Well, it's 9 p.m. So I kind of already did take it on, but thank you. I am, yes. Just stands in his way. Stay. Clint, I got rid of the dust sprites for you. Some of them. There's still quite a few left. There's a lot. Talk to the wizard. It's the wizard. I thought it was Clint. I can't read. I thought it was Clint because, oh, he has a quest later when you get the board. That's like, I'm not afraid, but there's these things down there. And someone should totally take care of that. Not me, though. I'm not afraid, though. Don't worry. And it's like, sure you aren't, buddy. It's okay. We are judging you, Clint. Don't make no mistake here. Sir, give me money. The ticket just dropped on the... I got a gold bar. What did I get a gold bar? You can go in the trash. I don't want you. The ticket just flopped on the ground. Ticket was like, guess I'll die. Oh, thanks for the amethyst. Oh, I can take that to the community center. Decisions. This here. can make a quick trip to the community center. Quick trip. I don't care about whoever you are. I left my coffee in the other room. I don't have my coffee. I will be right back, guys. Oh no. I literally just like, I left my coffee in the coffee maker like a silly little bean. Okay, here we go. Yay! Ooh, a furnace. I like that. Oh. Ooh, bulletin board. Ugh. Don't like the bulletin board one. Small magnet ring. Cool. I just need another fire quartz. I should have saved the one fire quartz that I got. I shouldn't have given that to the museum because the museum doesn't really matter that much in the long run. It's you. Of course you do. Oh, and I need all of these? You know what, Demetrius? I don't like you either. Bye, little Junimo. Wait. Not bye. Not yet. Snow yam, crocus, bearberry. I don't think I can get bearberry until winter. I don't think there's any way to get that. It's an expanded exclusive. I like how it's like, it's getting late, go home. And I'm like, but what if I don't want to? Get out of my way, Morris. No one likes you. No. That. Also, tomorrow, I was gonna do something. I came out here for a reason. Go to the museum. It's literally the in-game equivalent of like going in one place and then coming back out and being like, I don't know what's happening. Walking in a room and out the other. Walking into a room and forgetting why you're there. I don't remember. Remember. Why can't I remember? I can't remember. Why? Why is my brain like this? The harder I try, the more I forget. Community center stuff. That's right. Yeah. A chub. Murder. And then go to bed. Mystery boxes. Let's heck and go. I didn't make very much, but it's okay. Hi, Ranto. Clear and sunny. Be in a good mood. They're happy. They're gonna shower us with good fortune. I love being showered with good fortune. Can that happen IRL too? Wow, that's a lot of... What's it called? Daffodils. That's a lot of regular quality parsnips. Be better quality. Two gold. Not bad. Okie dokie. I need to go to the community center. We'll go to the community center. For the chub. Yeah, Demetrius, you weirdo. I am pinning a fish to the bulletin board. Just taking a nail and pinning it there. Screw you, Morris. Can I even give Pierre a catfish if I catch it? Oh. Come on. Keep doing it. Strong over. Good job, Rinko. Look at you. Catfish. How much is he willing to give for it? That's not bad. Can I have another? No, 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 no. No, that's so rude. You're being so rude. Can you be less rude? Please? A little bit less rude? A little bit? A little bit? Who taught you manners? Rude catfish. Oh, God. I'd be the first person to look at a coffee bean with a cherry on a coffee tree and be like, what if we dried that? and then roasted it, and then ground it up and poured water over it. What if we drank whatever we got from that? You know, like what if we just drank that? Wonder what that would do. Whoever that is, whoever did that, whoever made that decision, bless you. You're long dead, but that's okay. This is not a catfish. This is a. Are you a chub? Smallmouth bass. Pathetic. Can I even get to Pierre today? What is that? Orange sapling. Morning. Hi. Bye. I would bet that I can't get to Pierre because they're closed. Hi, Satoru. Hi. Of course you can. Of course you can let us on an little secret. Hi. One of the few people I truly enjoy spending. Well, that's just adorable. You're one of the few people we have a heart, let alone more than one, with. You're so cute. Process these. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I think that's new as well. What? We're getting so many new things! Oh my goodness, these geodes are giving and giving. Well, I mean, they're given. They're given. They be giving. These geodes, they be giving. All right, let's go to the first. You're so stupid. Pumpkin seeds, a skeleton. We'll wait for Satoru to come inside. Hi, Satoru. Good day. I think I can sell some of this. There's a lot of money. Combat. We need a little of combat. We're very even keel though. Look at that. It's actually impressive. Should we go to the mines? Since it's a lucky day. We all know I yearn for them. As does Rinko. Rinko, she stays yearning for the mines, you know. ABY, you know, always be yearning. Bubbles. Any bubbles in the chat? Smallmouth bass? No, we don't care about smallmouth bass frenzies. Bass frenzies. Sissy stuff. Hey Willie, will you buy these from me? I appreciate that. See, what I need to do is get this. We need the fish smoker because the fish smoker, oh, the fish smoker is so poggy, you know? I ironically saying the word poggy. It's great. Fine, I'll catch like... Wait, where are you? There you are. I'll catch like 1 or 2 of you, because I could... It doesn't ever hurt to level up the fishing, you know? Are you gonna bite? Good grief. It's like, come on. Wait, come on now. Bite. It's good. I've caught enough. I don't want to catch anymore. I'm bored. Can I even get to Pierre? I don't think I can get to Pierre. And I don't think he goes to the bar. Yeah, closed on Wednesdays. I don't think he goes to the bar until Friday, does he? Heck you, Pierre. Okay, put these up. When do you grow? Bears fruit in the summer. Ooh. Ooh. Where do we want it? How about we put it... How about there? That's cute. Let's prepare this little area. Prepare that area for chickens. Chickens. What does Marnie need? Apples. Guard the entrance, buddy. It's gonna be a bright, shiny day tomorrow. Why am I singing the song? I don't know. It's best if you don't ask questions that I don't have answers to. Also, is my pickaxe good enough to break this boy? No! I was hoping it was. No! Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Poopy. Mm. Okay. Yeah. Mm. I'm aimless. Listless, if you would. You know what? Heck it. I yearn for the mines. Get out of your house, Pierre. Did I just see? I did. Get out of the middle of the street. Forage, forage, forage. Out the way. It's weird. Saturday's supposed to be in the Adventurers Guild on Wednesdays. Ryu, thank you so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I guess well, if I make it to level 60, it couldn't hurt to get a nice pip, but I don't need it, so. What's up, little dudes? Come here. Die. And give me a coffee bean. I would like a coffee bean. No? That is so rude. No ladder. No coffee bean. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh my goodness, there's so much on this floor. Oh my goodness, there's so much. Okay. Strategy. Do this. Thank you. Make another. Yes. Anything else? No. We out. Do I already have you? I don't! No, Emily, you're not getting that. I don't care. Oh my goodness, that's so many enemies, though. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, it's rude. Swing, swing, swing like your life depends on it, because it does! Coffee bean! Oh my goodness, that's so many of these little dudes. Where were you yesterday? Alright, now that I've gotten rid of a riffraff. Really? I am better than you. Oh, again, that is so many people. Yo, can you guys chill? And by chill, I mean die. Doesn't this game turn 10 this year? It's crazy to me that he was releasing updates 9 years after it came out. Concern date might just be the GOAT of video game developing, you know? Quit hurting me, it's so rude. Get critted, buddy. Well, that's just rude. Oh, really? I mean, thank you, because I think I needed that. Yes, that's very good for me. But also, I need to go through. I need to get to the center. Why did suddenly I started thinking about like chocolate truffles and like the creamy center of a chocolate truffle, and now I want truffles. Gosh dang it. Why do I do this to myself? Read the book, Rinko. So proud of you. Do you guys know Rinko can read? Jade, Dibia, we don't need you. Goodbye. Thank you. Consume. Consume more. Pierre? Yeah, he didn't leave his home. What a little butthole he is. Is my inventory still full? It isn't. 10 to 25. See? I don't know why this is so funny to me. Just inch forward. That's so funny to me. I don't know why. That's very silly. Oh, Marlon, you scared the crap out of me. I don't know why Marlon scared me so much, but he gave me a good little fright just now. Oh my word. What can I leave here? Oh, mystery boxes. I didn't even realize I got those. Leave that here. No, leave that here. Those. I didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. Do you like my dagger? Hi. That's fair. Satoru? Are you already inside? Oh, hi. You've proven yourself! Have I? Sir, you were just in the mine. You ventured into the mines with utmost courage. No, Siri, I didn't talk to you. Shush. Could use someone with your skills. Do you want to join the Adventurers Guild? I guess that means yes. Plot twist, it actually means no. Rinko. Do you swear under oath to protect humanity from monsters and to do everything in your power to uphold the traditions, values, and ideology of the Adventurers Guild? I guess. Behalf of the Stardew Valley Order and the Order of the Knights of Pythagoras officially accept you as the 23rd Adventurers Guild member. Yay! As a member of the Adventurers Guild, you'll be allowed to purchase your weapons and social bounties and quests for data review. I've already been here so many times since I... Okay. I really get... Thank you. Satoru's not here yet. I don't think I can actually... Oh! I can't talk to him again, but... You admiring the swords. Satoru would normally be like... He'd look at you and be like... Don't worry. My sword's bigger. He'd look at Rinko and be like... Mine's bigger. I have no regrets. I mean, can we expect anything less from me after I wrote how many thousand words of smut? So you don't even go. You don't get to go to the community center. Do you need to? I wish I could make fire quartz by putting that in a furnace or setting it on fire. I don't care if Morris doesn't like me. No, I will not stop. I will do what I want. Keep the chain. It's special. Wrong tool. Copy. Please. Thank you, Rato. So cute. Not in front of the kid. Farming. Oh, preserve jars. Let's go. Obviously, I want them to be worth 24% more. Okay, my copper watering can is ready. Clear and sunny. Another good day. Be less annoyed. Refreshing, right? Good for you. How's country life been for you? It's been lonely here without you, but I'm proud of what you're doing. Loved it. P.S. found an envelope of money Grandpa left for you. Screw you, Nobito. I am almost tempted to upgrade. I'm almost tempted to upgrade the pickaxe again instead of the axe. But I won't. I'll do the axe first. Saw that. I'll give you water once I get my watering can back. Don't worry. What I should do is look into, I think the coop is 5K. Oh, 500. Sheesh. 500 and then 2. I could technically do that part, but I don't really need to, so I'm not going to. That's not that important yet. Let's go to town. I think the museum opens at 8, so I can go ahead and do the museum first. Put the dwarf scroll, and then I can go to Clint, get my watering can, drop off my axe, open these geodes and mystery boxes. A rock. We fish. I can speak to the dwarf now. Go inside your shop, Clint. Let's go put this in the community center. By the time we're done with that, it will be time to go pick up my stuff from Clint. Hi. That's tragic for you, I guess. Hi. Hi. So many upgrades. So many. You don't understand. I'm getting a new watering can, and I'm gonna get a new axe in 2 days. And what about you? Same as usual. That's fair. Bye. He's just like, alright, good for you then. I already put a sunfish. No, I don't need it no more.
「
I don't need it no more.   I don't need it no more.  I don't need it no more.  I don't need it no more. I don't need it no more. I don't need it no more. I don't need it no more. I don't need it no more. I don't need it no more. I don't need it no more. I don't need it no more. I don't need it no more.
あー
sometimes. I wish I wasn't a giant potato. Ooh, potatoes. Potatoes. What's up? You're starting to feel warm, pumped. Good for you. I don't like warm weather. It's getting so hot, which is to be expected in Texas, right? I mean, it's summer in Texas. What do I expect, right? But I mean, I think that's my least favorite thing about Texas is how hot it gets. I genuinely do enjoy living in Texas, for the most part. But like, oh my goodness, the summer heat is the worst. I hate it here when it's like 100 and however many degrees. When I was in grad school, my AC went out for like a week. And it was the hottest week of the year. It was 112 outside. And my AC wasn't working. And not only was I miserable, but Arlie was miserable. And the only way I could get her to stop like crying, like meowing and crying, was if I let her sleep. Like I had an ice pack for my back, and I got out of the freezer and she just laid down on it. She just laid on it, like, and I was really afraid that she was going to like accidentally rip it open with her claws. Somehow I never knew you live in Texas. I've mentioned it a couple of times on Tumblr, because I think someone has asked before, back when I was on my crazy posting schedule, like when I would post updates like every day at random times in the day. Someone asked where I lived, and I admitted, I was like, I'm in Texas, and then I remember someone being like, I knew it because you use gosh dang, and I was like, really? I tried to hide it. I was like, I didn't realize saying gosh dang was a Texan thing. But yeah, I live in Texas. I have been in Texas for most of my life. I've lived in Texas for most of my life. I've traveled a couple times. I'll admit though, because my best friend lives in Michigan. Cauliflower seeds. Poopy. Not enough time. Bombs. Let's go explode things. Ooh, is that new? I don't think that's new. It's not. Well, poop. That's new. Not the hoe. I still gotta keep the basic hoe. Really? Well, poopy. You're new. I think that Willie should be getting the new, like the iridium rod pretty soon, and so I don't think I want to buy the first pole, the first upgraded pole yet, because I want Ducky. I want the other fishing pole, but it'd be really cool if we could get that today on stream, because then it really would just be upgrades, people upgrades. It would just be so many upgrades. We'd be upgrading everything. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Gold ore. More bubbles. Willie, buy this stuff for me. Yeah, I don't really want this one because I want to wait till you get the next one. When does that unlock? I think tomorrow or the next day. Bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, that's too far. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I just have terrible memory or I missed it. I mean, it was a while ago. Like a couple of years. I mean, it's been 2 years since I started. It's been almost 2 years. It has been 2 years since I started writing another level, which is crazy to me. It's been 2 years since I started writing it. I really just can't believe that. Oh, hey, Bubbles. Oh, no, stay, Bubbles. Stay. You're safe here, Bubbles. Please. Bubbles. Oh, almost. So close to perfect. Close, but no cigar. I just remember like random things. Go into the bubbles, thank you. I just remember the most random things though, is the thing. Like I know it's silly to throw away bait, but I can't even use it yet, so. Willie, I have more things to sell you. Give me money. I didn't even check if I needed any of that for the community center, but it's fine. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. The bubbles! Oh? Hello? Who are you? Where is she? Ah! Oh! Oh! We almost didn't get to find out. A starfish. I almost lost this starfish for a piece of coal. Oh, you belong in the ocean fish bundle. Well. A ducky. Oh. Whatever it is, it's like, guess I'll die. Anchovy? Why is it when I don't need the anchovies is when the game is like, have an anchovy. Sardine. Oh! Starting to feel exhausted, right? Willie, I have more to sell you. And will you give me... Well, actually, no, I don't. No, it's fine. Okay, bye. Yo, Clint. I have some stuff to give you as well. Oh, gold. Let me sell stuff to you. I'll do it though. Goodbye. Siamo berries. Thank you. Oh, hello. I recommend casting your line and some good water. Okay, thank you. Do you have the better fishing pole yet? I can't do that without the better fishing pole. My fishing pole is kind of garbage. Consume this before you try to water anything. So much better. Look at how efficient this is. Oh. Kind of letting this field go to garbage, huh? I guess I could make more of these. Well, quit feeling exhausted, Rinko. You, again, sweetheart, cardio. Rinko, cardio. Do not blow up your farm, Rinko. I need to look up how much the coop will cost. I literally have it written down somewhere. Flower shaped cookies. Oh, I love cookies. Maybe I should make cookies. Some miso butter cookies. Some of the chocolate miso butter cookies. They're so good. Chocolate miso butter cookies are so good. I am quite the enjoyer of my chocolate miso butter cookies. Because of my whole, you know, unemployment situation, for Christmas I just gave my family cookies. I just gave all of them a box of my chocolate caramel miso butter cookies. They liked them, so that was cool. Let's see. Let me find. I know I have it written down. Give me a second. I'm gonna go look. I literally have in my old journal stuff how much hoops cost. So 4,300 wood, 100 stone. Do I have 300 wood? I don't think I do. I think I'm gonna have to wait till I get my axe. I don't. Hoopy. Do I have the stone? I don't think I have the stone either. Oh, I do. I have 100 stone. Okay. Ouch. So now doing that. What is there to do? Well, I can't go anyway. It's too late. Could go forage. What level am I? So we leveled up combat. That's cool. Let's go forage. I haven't really been foraging a lot. Go to that. The bigger. Oh, oh, it's a heart event. Hi. I can see you, Rinko. Yes, you can. We know. Run away. I'm not gonna. I don't know if I did know. What brings you here? Stalking you. I didn't realize you needed to train so intensely just to keep up. You must be pretty weak. I didn't mean to disturb you. Curious about your training. I feel like Rinko would say I didn't mean to disturb you. You're not disturbing me. Oh, I saw you? You see, I have something called 6 eyes. See this? It's fine. No, I don't actually have... I don't have 6 physical eyes. Are you sure? It's more of a unique ability. The 6 eyes is a rare trait that grants me heightened perception beyond what ordinary sight can offer. Yeah, so where's your blindfold, weirdo? But I let you witness something truly spectacular. A fair warning, you'll need to stand close to me for safety. Don't worry, there's nothing to be scared of. Just trust me and stay by my side. Bro, I just can't. Bro, you better hold on to his arm or you're gonna see eternity and infinity all at the same time. And you're gonna go catatonic. Rinko, grab onto him or you're gonna go catatonic. Welcome to my domain, where reality bends to my will. And now, Rinko, your turn. Rinko, can you win the domain battle? No, you cannot. Welcome to my domain. Reality bends to my will. Within this space, the laws of physics and sorcery are mine to command. It's a realm of boundless potential and endless possibilities. There is no way that Magnus ain't over there being like, "Sir, what are you doing? Sir, this is a small town. You can't be doing this." Here, I am the undisputed ruler, and nothing can stand against me, except for maybe Sukuna. To my enemies, this place would be nothing short of terrifying, except for Sukuna. Unfortunately. Don't worry, I won't use it against you. Unless you turn evil, like my best friend did. Sorry, what? But alas, I should continue my training. Let's head back. It was fun hanging out with you today, Rinko. Until next time. Do we have 3 hearts with him? We only have 2. Oh, that was the 2-heart event. Don't mind me, I'm just foraging. Hi, Saturday. Hi. Sukuna cut you off guard. It was tragic for all of us. My commentary is wild. Drink will be like, "Hey, I've got one too. Do you want to see it?" He's like, "I don't like it in here." And she's like, most people don't like it in here, actually. I don't really know why, though. I don't get it. What's going on? And then she finds out what's going on, and she's like, "Oh, that's just inside my head all the time. That's how I feel. That's how I am. That's what I put up with." Ringo's domain just forces anxiety and existentialism and depression on people. Ringo's domain is just depression. Rinko's domain is just like, have you ever had depression? No? Guess what? This is what it's like. It fits so much that she'd be a psychology major in physical paradox. I do want to work on physical paradox. I'll admit, like, the worst part about my brain is, okay. Side note, you know what? I'm not gonna pause the game because I'll never unpause it. I'll forget. I recently, within the past year, found out or learned of the fact that laziness is considered like, oh, I'm choosing not to do this thing because I could do it, but like I just don't want to. Not sitting paralyzed, being like, I need to do this thing. I need to do this thing. Get up and do this thing. Why can't I do this thing? Why can't I get up and do this? Just stand up and get up and go do this thing. And then just not being able to do it, and then being filled with self-hatred. I learned recently that is not laziness. That is executive dysfunction. And it's a bitch. I've had so many instances with that. Like, especially in the past year, where it's just like, okay, get up, time to get up and go do this thing. And my body is like, how about we don't? And then it's like, we would rather you chop limbs off than getting up to go do that. It's like, But what if you didn't feel that way? You know, it's like, body, what if you weren't like that? What if you weren't a little butthole? And you didn't decide to be that way? What if, you know? And my body's like, guess you'll never find out. But I realized part of the problem with writing, well, anything really, is that pretty much I've reached this point where it's like everything, doing anything. I can't enjoy things anymore, really. And it's the depression, but like the executive dysfunction and all that like causes me, no matter what I'm doing, even if it's actually something productive, my brain is constantly like, you should be doing something different. You shouldn't be doing this. Like, why are you doing this right now? You should be doing something different. You could be so much more productive if you did something else. So quite literally, no matter what I am doing, I can't focus on it properly, which is very annoying. Yes, Arlie? What's wrong? Uh-huh. You already ate breakfast. Yeah? You don't get second breakfast. You're not a hobbit. I need a fresh cauliflower. Yes, I can get, define fresh. This one's been in a box for a couple of weeks. Is that fresh enough? Was that my IRL cut? Yes, it was. She is being a needy little necromancer. Why did I say that? I don't know. We don't ask questions that I don't have the answers to. She sounds so cute. She is. She's adorable. She's a little turd, though. I love her. Arlie, come here. Come here. You want to come stay with me? You're going to lay on the ground. Never mind. You're too far away for me to pet. I'm not petting you when you're that far away. You can come closer and I will pet, or you can stay over there and I will not pet. Ow. Would you like to come closer and be pet? Do you want to be pet? You're just gonna stare at me. Okay, cool. She's like, I just want food, Mom. Wait, the cat. I sound like a cat, Mom. Definitely, yeah. I am a cat mom. Arlie, because little Missy, let's see, she's 8 now. I've had her for 8 years. It's funny because my ex-husband, I'd had her for, you know, years before I met my ex-husband. And she was never the biggest fan of him. And he hated that. And so when we got Atlas, he was like, I want the cat. He's like, I want a cat that will imprint on me, which is like weird, but okay, I guess. But the thing was, I was working from home at the time when we got Atlas, and so I was home more, and so of course he liked me more. And that just really upset him. He did not like that Atlas liked me more. And so what was his retaliation? He took Atlas and I did not get to say goodbye. Yes, Arlie? Are you being cute? This fish like, guess I'll die. It's a minnow. I do miss Alice sometimes, but him and Arlie did not get along. So that it's for the better. Unfortunately, I miss Atlas a lot. but it made sense for me to, like, I couldn't keep both cats, and it's not like he could take Arlie. Hi, Satoru. Seem lost in thought, Rinko. Care to share what's on your mind? A lot of things. A cat. His name's Ranto, really. You made fun of the name. Because it means runt. What's on your mind? A lot of things. Right now? Or what's on my mind? Right now to eat something nice. So, do you need to kidnap your cat? As much as I miss Atlas, I couldn't keep both of them. It made more sense for me to get Arlie. The only thing was he took the day off work the day he moved. My ex did. And so so I went to work. Looks delicious, thank you. This is what I've been wanting. Good for all of that. So I got home, but yeah, so he took that day off, and I went into work. But I got home from work that afternoon, and Atlas was just gone. So he had taken Atlas, and I didn't get to say goodbye. And so that's the only thing, is I didn't get to say goodbye to him. So I got no closure, and he did it on purpose. He knew that was upsetting. He knew that would upset me. So he did it he absolutely did it on purpose, which is also just one of the ways he's a dickbag. He also because I'm in a bunch of like Discord servers with like friends and stuff, and I've made friends like through games and stuff. And there was one server that I was in that I was in it because it was my friends. I made these friends in a game, and he insisted on joining it. Where am I going? I'm going to the traveling merchant. He insisted on joining it, and basically he turned that entire server. Well, he didn't turn that server against me. I won't say that. But he invited a bunch of his like real life friends into the server so that I couldn't join the server anymore, essentially. He made it essentially impossible for me to join that server. So I ended up just having to leave the server. We were buying this chocolate cake. We're buying all 5 of these chocolate cakes. I don't care. I'm buying this chanterelle as well because I think I need that. I don't need it. Oh no, I don't waste that money. Saturday. Hi. Would you like a piece of chocolate cake? I know you would. Oh my gosh. Wow, Rinko, you know the way of my heart with something sweet like this. Yes, I do. Thanks, it's much appreciated. You're welcome. You're so stinking cute. I thought I needed the chanterelle for... I thought I needed it for this one, but I don't. Dang it. Gosh, dang it. Oh well, I've got a chanterelle now. The second thing is I probably could have taken him to court recently. Because in the divorce decree, one of the things he was ordered to do was remove all... we had a credit card that was in my name, and I kept it, which was silly of me, but I kept it. And he was ordered to like remove it from all of his accounts and stuff, all of his other stuff, and then also to like obviously never use it because we were divorced. And But he did use it a couple of times, and it was more than likely just an honest mistake. But like, he's still employed, and I'm not. And I had to find out while I was filling out my budget. It's not like he used it by mistake and was like, oh my gosh, I used this by mistake, because it was like on his Apple Pay or whatever. I found out because I was filling out my budget and it was off by like $100, and I was like, what the there's no reason for it to be off by this much. Like, how could it possibly be off by this much when I've been tracking it so diligently? And then I realized, I was like, oh, this wasn't me. So I technically could have taken him to court over that, but it just wasn't. It was like $100. It wasn't worth what I would have had to pay in fees for a lawyer, because that was what cost so much with the divorce. Was I had to get a lawyer because he was essentially harassing me. But it is what it is. I need a new chest. Kitty, I don't know. But yeah, oh well. Long story short, I didn't get to say goodbye to my cat. I miss him. My ex-husband sucks. And now, on to the actual important stuff of the stream, which is Satoru and Rinko, who are adorable and cute and precious, and we love them very, very dearly. They're very cute together. I will say, to give, I guess, a little bit of a, I don't know, inside look. I don't even know what it would qualify as. I occasionally work on Before I Love You. I don't know if I'll ever actually like post another part of Before I Love You, but I work on it occasionally. And it's cute. Wait. I left bombs at home. What a silly person I am. But I've written like little bits and pieces for a possible continuation of Before I Love You. And hear me out. The twins and Miwa being the biggest Goenko shippers ever. And trying so hard to get them together because they don't know the history. And they're just like, our teacher is in love with our cousin. And this is great and hilarious. And we think that it'd be great. So, doing everything they can to get them to be together. And Maki, like Maki just being so smug about everything. Like anytime like the two of them are together or like near each other and anything happens, Maki's just like, yeah, to be expected. Because I love the idea of Maki being kind of like a smug little shit about it. Being like, he's smitten with you. You're not dating anybody. What's the holdup? And Rinko just being like, excuse you, child. Mind your business. And Maki being like, nah. just imagine it. I think that it's hilarious. Can hit pretty hard, but it's kind of slow, just like my ex-husband. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Sorry, he did not hit me. I'm sorry. That was a horrible joke. I'm so sorry. It was a horrible joke. I deeply apologize. He did not hit me. Physically. Emotionally. There were some emotional blows. Wow, I got way too real there. I apologize very deeply. I'm so sorry. These ones look like Ghibli soot monsters. Kiko with the... I'm sorry. Listen, I make really awful and inappropriate jokes. I'm really sorry. It just came to me and the intrusive thoughts were like, say it out loud. The ADHD mind. It really is. It really is. It's funny because my friends were making fun of me the other day. They like making fun of me for liking Gojo. And I'm like, I don't care. I love him. And I said something about like, make fun of me for marrying my ex-husband. Don't make fun of Gojo. And one of them goes, what's wrong with you? They were like, why are you okay with us for, they were like, we're not gonna make fun of you for marrying him. What's wrong with you? I'm like, listen, leave Gojo alone. He doesn't deserve this. Ooh, boots. They don't make fun of me, they tease me. It's not actually making fun of me. It's just teasing. Cause they also like JJK. That friend is like, it's really funny because he just knows voice actors like very well, and so Sukuna's voice actor Suabe Junichi is in like everything. He voiced Grimjow. Oh, it's really like to say the spirits. Oh, that's right. Suabe Junichi, he's in everything, but he voiced Grimjaw in Bleach years ago. And so that's what my friend recognizes him as. And I was showing him an anime that is about food, because I love food. He voiced Aizawa from MHA. And I was showing him this anime about food because I love anime about food. I love food. Like, who gave them the right? Because whoever it is deserves a medal to make food look so delicious in anime. But the anime, by the way, is called Restaurant to Another World. If you're interested and you've never watched it, it is a very good anime. But he was watching, we were watching it, and he goes, wait a second. I know that voice. It's like the main guy or whatever. Because there's not really a main character, but like if there was, it would be this guy. And I was like, what? He goes, that's Sukuna. And I was like, you've ruined my life. You've ruined this anime for me. How can I watch this anime knowing that this man slices my boy in half? I can't. But I do love that anime. Restaurant to Another World. The food looks so good. I want all the food in it. I recently, because they talk about in the show a melon soda float, and there's a Daiso near me, which is like a Japanese store, so I can get melon soda there. And I got some melon soda, and then I went to a Sonic and I got myself some soft serve not long ago, and I made myself a melon soda float, and it was delicious. It was like one of my favorite things that I've had in a long time. But yeah, that show, very good. Highly recommend. I've also realized that there's other anime that like I've watched that have the characters and stuff in them, which is funny because so I used to play Honkai Star Rail. I don't anymore. It lost me. It's too grindy. I also don't have any money, and I don't have the self-control to like not want to spend money on it. And obviously with my current employment situation, that's a very bad thing, so I don't play it. But he plays it, and he usually plays with English audio. But due to the like recent strikes and stuff, a lot of the English stuff wasn't voiced, so he was playing it in Japanese, and he was like, I was watching him play in Discord, and he's talking. He was like, interacting with this one character, and I was like, hang on, I know that voice. And he's like, what? And I was like, that's Megami. And he goes, no, there is no way that's Megami. And I was like, give me a second. What's this character's name? And I looked it up. And sure enough, it was Megami. And I was like, the Rinko in me be like, I will always recognize my son's voice. Because then I was watching Gav Smulders play Fantasy Life, and she's playing it with the Japanese audio as well. And I literally heard a single like grunt or a couple, because it's not fully voiced. There's only some like there's limited voice acting in it. And I was like, that sounds familiar. I wonder who that is. And I looked it up, and it was Megami again. I was like, man, the inner Rinko really do be like, I will always recognize my son's voice. Fun fact about that though, because I looked it up. So then I was curious. I believe Junichi Suwabe is also in it. I believe he also voices a character. But Nakamura Yuichi, who is Gojo's CV character voice, is also in it. And it's so funny because I have not watched this anime in a very long time, because it made me sob way too much. But there's an meh, eat it. Of the anime of the food one, the food anime that I was talking about earlier was Restaurant to Another World, but the anime The anime that I'm talking, sorry, I got distracted. The anime that I'm talking about now that I haven't watched in a long time because it made me sob, many tears. I was very sad. That anime is called Poco's Udon World. It's a very good one. Oh, but it's old. Like I don't even. I watched it. Was I in high school when I watched it the first time? I don't think I was in. I might have been in college. I think I was in college the first time I watched Poco's Udon World. Years before I watched JJK though. Obviously, I think it was years before JJK came out. The manga came out even. Poco's Udon World. I was looking at Nakamura Yuichi's like credited voice, credited roles, and he's the main guy in Poco's Udon World, and I did not realize that. And granted, I had not seen it in years, and so that was one reason. But I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that one of my favorite ones of all time. It's such a good one. It's a very good anime. I don't have space. What are you doing in there? Why are you there? Come here, little bro. I need a new chest. Temperament. But it's called but yeah, Poco's Udon World is so good. Nakamura Yuichi also streams on YouTube, by the way, guys, in case you didn't know. He plays video games on YouTube, and I think that it's hilarious and precious that he does that. I've given him 2 gifts this week already. I also saw a fun fact about him that he really likes cats, but is afraid of them dying before him, so he doesn't get one. And I'm like, I feel like that's a very Gojo thing. I feel like Gojo wouldn't get a cat because he's like, it's just gonna die before me. Have I finished Fruits Basket? Favorite characters in the show is voiced by Nakamura Yuichi. Best friend voiced by the Ghetto PA. I think it's hilarious because they act like I have actually never watched Fruits Basket. It's been like on my radar for a long time, but I've never watched it. I don't really know. I've just never really had the desire to watch it. I can't tell you why. What should I upgrade? Nothing, because I'm broke. I put the watering can away already. No, Kitty, I'm so sorry. Ranto. Here's some lighter. But I've never watched Fruits Basket. I saw something that had Nakamura Yuichi in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't realize this. What was it? Another fun fact about Nakamura Yuichi is he's allergic to alcohol. again, I was like just looking at stuff, and there's like those little fun facts that are like listed or whatever. And yeah, he's allergic to alcohol. Very Gojo of him, if you know what I mean. Clint, you get your butt into your shop right now. You do not get a cabbage, Emily. Oh my gosh, you are no. You're delusional. Plot twist: Gojo is actually allergic to alcohol. It's not as uncommon as you would think that to be. Like, I've had a couple of friends who were allergic to alcohol, and they're allergic to like an enzyme in it. It's not the alcohol, like, but it's something from the fermentation process, that like an enzyme that occurs or whatever due to the fermentation. Markiplier is allergic to alcohol. Fun fact. He's pretty open about it. Like, I think for me, it's just like one thing about Gojo is, I guess fanfics in general, and I have gone on these rants before on Tumblr about like all the fanfics seem to have, they Americanize everything, and I hate it. So they make it all about drugs and parties and drinking and drugs. I already said drugs, but it's just annoying because that's not how that culture is. That's not how he would be. Like, even if he was like a bit of a wild child, that's not what they would do. Like, that's not how they rebel in Japan. And rich kids, especially in Japan, like, they don't, if the Gojo family were like not, if the Gojo family was the way that they were, but not Jujutsu Society, I think, I mean, he would have way less ability to rebel anyway. He would likely be held on a pretty tight leash. Pretty much no matter what. But also, like, the more I learn about Japanese as a language, the more I think this is just a me thing, I think. And I know, I will say, I'm going to preface this by saying I know that this is a me thing because it has bothered me my entire life. Because my name, pretty much my entire life, I would introduce myself to people and they would call me something different instantly. Like, they would shorten it instantly. It's 2 syllables. And I would introduce myself and they would immediately be like, oh, hi. And they would like shorten it. And it has irritated me for my entire life. It has always made me angry. As a kid, I was told to just like, my parents made me kind of like suck it up and be like, yeah, no, just deal with it. They're just going to do that. And I'm like, no, this is, I feel, because your name has a lot to do with your identity. And it bothers me a lot. Because I'm like, I didn't fucking say that. I said that my name was this, not that. So don't call me that. So that's always bothered me. So I absolutely hate when anybody without permission starts using a nickname or starts calling someone something like that's very much not their name, without that being like without that already being a thing. I despise it. That's a me thing though. Like I know that that's on me. But I'll be honest, and this is a hot take, and I haven't posted it because I know that it's a hot take and I know that it'll piss people off. I hate Toru. I hate the nickname Toru because it's not his name. If the kanji for his name was 2 kanji, it could work. But since the kanji for his name is actually, since the kanji for his name is only 1 kanji, it actually quite literally completely changes his name. Because his name isn't Toru, his name is Satoru. And so they don't shorten it. I think it's a very American thing. I could be wrong. No, I don't think it's American because I had a friend. I have had a couple of friends. I had in grad school, I had a friend who was from, where was she from? I don't remember where she was from. Her name was Akshata and she went by Aki. But again, it was, she gave people permission to call her Aki. I hate the idea of using nicknames without having the permission, and in Japan, it's very disrespectful. In Japan, it's also disrespectful to call people by their given names, without, like, in many contexts, it's disrespectful to call someone by their given name if they haven't said, like, yes, you can do that, depending. But yeah, I know it's a hot take. I know that everybody loves the nickname Toru, but it makes me want to scream every time I see it. It makes me so irrationally angry. Because it makes me think of all the times that people have called me different names without being given permission. Because they're like, oh, and I know the argument is like, oh, well, it's just because it's the closeness and the whatever, and it's like, okay, but in Japanese culture, when you're close, you just call them by their given name, or you don't even call them by their name. Many couples, they just say dear. They don't even say their name. They just say like darling or dear. They don't actually they just don't call them by their name, unless they need to. But I digress. This is a Kiko issue that no one else cares about. Kiko is aware of this. Worry not. Kiko is very aware that no one else cares. Let's put all the forage in a box. This is the foraging box. It will be orange. Thanks for coming to Kiko's TED Talk that is going to get her canceled by the entire JJK fanbase. Sorry, Rinko. We had a good run. I couldn't hold it any longer. Don't give me that look. I'm sorry. I'll get over it eventually. Or I won't, and I'll just seethe in silence. Who really knows? Definitely not me. Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed my long-ass TED Talk style rant about how Japanese culture is different and names are names and they're important because they involve your identity. And no, I kind of get it. My real name is something similar to a kind of bread, so people literally always call me that, which sucks, but I also don't actually like my name, but I also hate what people say. That is so fair. Yeah, I know. Cause so I have a full name and then I have a nickname and then I have a name that my parents have called me my entire life. So I've given them a hard time because I'm like, you named me this full name and it's all pretty and everything, but you literally have never called me that. So like, what is wrong with you? Because on documents, when I'm required to sign my full legal name, I mess up. And people look at me and I'm like, listen, it's not that I don't know my name. It's not that I'm a fraud. It's that my parents have never called me that. And I've never had to sign this until, like, I never have to sign this most of the time. So, like, I promise. That's why. So my name, the name that I give people is already shorter. It's literally, it is 4 letters, 2 syllables. And people still shorten it. And I'm like, did I fucking say that? No, I didn't. I said this other thing that you're not saying. It's not that difficult. It is one of the easiest names. You know what's funny? My name is actually a word in Korean or in Japanese. My name is actually a word in Japanese. But again, another thing about like Japanese, again, like when they choose the kanji for a name, so the thing about it is in Physical Paradox, you'll notice, you probably notice, like, people call Yuzuki Yuzu. And it's because there's 3 kanji in her name. So there's Yuzuki. And so that one can be shortened because they take the first 2 kanji and they call her Yuzu. And for Rinko, they could, and also in Japanese, they don't do the latter half most of the time. They do the first half. They do the first bit. But like for the character, for Megami, Suguru, and for Satoru, all 3 of them, their names are 1 kanji. So it doesn't make sense to shorten them because you are quite literally, it's not their name anymore. Like, it's not even just that, like, oh, you're changing. It's like, that is actually quite genuinely not their name. So most of the time, I think in most instances, they would probably just not even answer. But if there was, most people would, like, if Satoru's name was multiple kanji, it would probably be Sato, is what they would call him. They would probably shorten it to Sato. Sato-kun. Because the thing is, when you're being affectionate in Japanese as well, you say kun. So you're like, oh, Sato-kun, Yuji-kun, Megami-kun, things like that. Or chan. Chan is the more feminine version. Which is why Gojo calls Rinko-chan a lot. But in Physical Paradox, they call Yuzuki Yuzu, and the twins call her aunt, like Yuzu Oba-chan. Yuzu Bachan, pretty much is what they would call her. And in another level, since I have revealed that their daughter's name is going to be Yuzuki, they call her Yuzu. They call her Yuzu-chan. I am out of energy. It is 5 p.m. I said that my rant was over, and I was, you know what? I was a liar. That's what I made myself into a liar. Have we talked to Satoru today? We haven't talked to Satoru, guys. We gotta go talk to Satoru. Satoru. But yeah, I think that and again, this is a me thing, but I just find it incredibly disrespectful to just start calling someone by a name that clearly is not their name, or to shorten it. And it's like, And I feel that way about Asian names. I feel that way about Asian names in general. There's a Valorant player that's their username is Hyunmin. I believe they're Korean, and I've seen people like casters are really good about it because they get sheets with like instructions on how to pronounce like any player's name. But like I've seen people be like, that's just too difficult for me to say. I'm just gonna call them this instead. And it's like, all right, you ignorant piece of shit. Sorry. Hey there, enjoying the ordinary life, huh? It's got its own charm, doesn't it? Yes, it does, Satoru. Sorry, I've been ranting about your name for the past 30 minutes. You're very cute. Have a good day. I don't like it, and again, it's a me thing. It's like I don't like it because it makes me feel like it's like, okay, you are using your own ignorance as an excuse to mispronounce or say someone's name incorrectly or whatever. But I just feel that way about a lot of Asian things. I've gotten very up in my feelings in the past year or so about the subtle racism towards Asians and how people just kind of ignore it because many Asians are white passing. And it pisses me off because people are very quick to forget that just 5 years ago, if you were Asian, you know, people were coming up to you and saying, oh, your virus, you're this, your people did this to us. People are very quick to forget that. And that kind of thing. But like Asian stuff in general, it makes me very angry when they're like, oh, I can't do this, or I don't want to do this because it's not that big of a deal. Like, because I have a Vietnamese friend. His name is Hung. And I remember one time it was before I knew him very well, but I like said it wrong or I didn't get it right or something. And he like very lightly corrected me. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And he was like, that's not that big of a deal. I was like, no, to me it is, because I feel like that's something that's important to me. But again, that's a me thing. But I've had people correct me. I've had people who watch the dubbed version of JJK correct me on how to say Sukuna and Shibuya. And I really like, so there's a Japanese beer called Sapporo. It's from Sapporo, Japan. It's in Hokkaido. I ordered it once, and I ordered it at a restaurant once, and the girl, she was very, very, very white. She looked at me and I ordered, I was like, oh, can I get a Sapporo? And she looked at me and she was so, and she goes, oh, you mean a Sapporo? And I was like, I'm not like actually a violent person, but like I feel violence wanting to escape. So I'm Indian. My mother's name is, so there's an, I see an I, Latika? Latika? I don't know how to pronounce I's in when it comes to names, Indian names. An international colleague of hers who literally called her Lishka. I just find it incredibly disrespectful to not even make an attempt to learn someone's name, because a name is not all of your identity, but it is a lot of it. And I think that it is in many cultures, it is a form of blatant disrespect to call someone by the wrong name. I mean, in the US it is. It's blatantly disrespectful to call someone by something that is not their name, right? To mispronounce somebody's name. I blame Latika. I said, oh, thank you. I'm so good. Thank you. Whenever I had international students when I was teaching, and I would see like really complicated names, I would be like, I need you to tell me how to pronounce this about 5 different times, and I am going to do my very best to pronounce it correctly. But if I am still afraid, I'm not going to say it out loud. And I'm just going to be like, you, because I do not want to pronounce it wrong. Um, uh, okay, but how is Lishka anywhere close to that? Tell me. In what language is Lishka anywhere close to that? There's not an SH anywhere in that name. There's not any E's in her name. I will say for some of the Japanese names, I blame the American, I blame the dub VA directors because they're the ones who dictate like how things are said in the English dubs. And so I know in the English dubs they say Shibuya and they say Sukuna and they say this thing and I'm just like I want to give me the director. Give me them. I want to throttle them. So I want like my friend plays Persona 5 and I was watching, he was streaming it in Discord one day and I was watching it and he was playing in English and they said Sakamoto instead of Sakamoto and I was like I'm going to break my desk. I'm going to break something. I'm so angry. Like what? Sakamoto. I was so angry. Man, this has been Kiko's breakdowns about language and names and how names are important. And I'm glad I chose an easy name for Rinko, such as Rinko. Also, fun fact, Kurisaki is not a very common name in Japan. Um, so that was another thing that I really liked about it. It makes you feel better about Lishka. The thing, it's like Sakamoto, Sapporo. The way, and I know what it is. I know that it is just them applying English to the word. They're pronouncing it the English, the way that a native English speaker would. But that's not the point. It's an anime set in Japan. So, Sakamoto, Tokyo, Shibuya, like Sapporo, like kind of like I know a lot of people would say Satoru, like it's Sataru, Sugaru, like Suguru, Rinko, Yuzuki, Shoko, Utahime. There's a bat. I hear a bat. He doesn't like my hot takes. Well, it's too bad. They're my hot takes, and you're dead now. I say in the most southern way possible. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's been my rant about names and how important they are. I will say this is very random, but I was on Pinterest. Well, it's related because it has to do with language. Because I've been learning more Japanese. I've been trying to learn like Japanese, and I'm learning the hiragana for things, so some basic hiragana, and I've been trying to focus on because when with all so hiragana, katakana, and kanji, the direction and the order of the strokes to create the characters matters. And so I've been trying to focus on that as well. But I was on Pinterest the other day and I saw a post that had a katsusando on it, and there was hiragana. It had whatever it was, like it had hiragana as the description, and I was so proud of myself because I was able to read it. Because it literally just said katsu, and or it said tankatsu actually because it was a pork katsu sando. So tonkatsu sando. And I was so proud of myself because it said I have learned the hiragana for ka, and then the only one I hadn't learned yet was su, because there's multiple different kinds. So there's su that is pronounced like su, but then there's a su that is tsu. And so I was looking at it and I was like, I was like, this is tong ka, and I was like, this last character has to be su. And I looked it up in my little app. I was like, oh, I'm so proud of myself for figuring that out. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I was like, I'm learning. I know how to spell tonkatsu in hiragana now. I can order one of Rinko's favorites, one of my favorites, in Japanese if I need to write it in hiragana. Um, Thanks for coming to my very long stream TED Talk about the importance of language and names and how angry I get about cultural inaccuracy in fanfiction, because I always do. I saw something say, talk about something being 50 yen, and they were trying to say that it was expensive, and I was like, with the average conversion rate, what it is right now, especially between Japan and the US, 50 yen is about 20 cents in the US right now. Did you hear? Did you guys hear? So for the anyone who keeps up with this, or Americans or whatever, if you're not American and you're not in the US and you don't care about this, I apologize. But I don't really keep up with news like ever because it depresses me and it makes me angry. But I did see that they are looking into discontinuing the print of the US penny, which is a single cent, which it kind of makes sense because the it costs more to make them than they are worth. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, so how is this going to change the economy though? Like, are places not going to accept pennies anymore? Like, what does that mean? Um, but yeah, the easiest way to convert something from U.S. currency to yen is just a penny is a yen, and so it was funny because they're like, it's 50 yen. It's like, yes, 50 cents or less. Also, fun fact. This is my last fun fact, and then I'm going to end because we've gone 5 days in game. My last fun fact for you guys is that in the U.S. we have dollar stores, right? But in Japan they have 100 yen stores, and so I think that's so cool. I want to go to Japan so bad. I'll never be able to afford to go, but I wanna. I looked into teaching in Japan, teaching English, because I have my advisor in college taught English in China when she was in school. And I looked into it, but unfortunately, like, teachers are paid well in Japan. They're paid better technically, like by economic standards, they're paid better in Japan than they are in the US. Teachers in the US are underpaid. They make about, like, some teachers make about 300,000 yen a year, which isn't that bad until you convert that to US currency, which is about 25,000 a year. Which again, not awful. The problem is I have mountains of student debt and divorce debt that I still haven't been able to pay off. And now debt just because I've been unemployed for so long. So I was like, man, part of me wishes I had looked into this 8 months ago instead of now, because if I'd done it then before I had all the debt that I have now, I probably could have pulled it off. I probably could have been able to do it. But now I can't afford it, which is just, it's devastating. I'm so sad because there's programs to like go teach English in Japan and stuff, and you get paid about like 22. Basically, it's basically the equivalent to about 15 to 25,000 a year, which in Japan is very good for their like economically, all of that. Like in Japan, that's a good salary to live on, a comfortable one even. But in the US, I mean, that's 2 semesters of tuition at college. That's a fraction of my student debt. So yeah, it sucks. But those are my last ones. Thank you guys so much for being here. Time flies, but this is so much fun. It was very fun. I had a lot of fun today. I will try to stream tomorrow. I'll probably be a little bit earlier, so because I have therapy at 1 p.m., which is now, so tomorrow at like this time. So I don't want to like obviously bleed into it. So I might go live around 10 instead. I'll schedule it. I'll post about it. Today really was about upgrades though. We upgraded the watering can. We got the axe upgraded. The pickaxe was already being upgraded, so that was really cool. I almost just quit instead of saving first. I did have a lot of fun getting myself possibly canceled by the entire JJK fandom for saying that I hate the name Toru. It makes listen, the anger that I feel in my bones every time I see the name Toru in a fanfic. What I'm gonna need to do, oh, I hit the wrong button. What I need to do is just start seeing it as literally a different character. I need to just start seeing Toru as like this is Satoru's cousin. This is Satoru's cousin or brother or something different. He's different, and that's why he drinks and parties and all of that. It's not Gojo. You know what? There we go. It's not Satoru anymore. I've solved my own conundrum. Because Toru is actually a name. There is in One Ok Rock, the guitarist for One Ok Rock is Yamashita. I believe it's Yamashita Toru. Is his name. He has the same birthday as Satoru, by the way. A year older. I think he's a year older, but he has the same birthday as Satoru, so that's funny. Maybe Akutami is a fan. Because that's the thing. Akutami obviously is a pen name, but it's Akutami Gege. Because Gege would be the first name, so it's respect. Like you'd call him Akutami-sama or Akutami-san. That's why I do that. That's why I call him Akutami. But yeah, that's I had a lot of fun today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Ryu, thank you for the tip. I can't tell you guys how much these really help me emotionally, mentally. They really do. They make my days. They've been making my days so much better. And so I'm really gonna try to like keep a cadence going a little bit. So I'll try to stream tomorrow. I'll stream Friday as well. I'm gonna be a little bitch and I'm not gonna stream on Saturday because I want to watch the VCT Masters tournament. So I might have to adjust my streaming schedule a little bit to go around the VCT tournament because my favorite, like, I have 3 teams that I'm really rooting for. For anybody who does know, you can know I'm rooting for Team Liquid, Sentinels, and Gen G. So I'm rooting for an EMEA team, I'm rooting for an NA team, and I'm rooting for a Korean team. I have 3 teams that are all in group stage that I want to make it to playoffs. And then when they get to playoffs, I'm also rooting for Fnatic. So then I'm rooting for 4 teams. So I'm really, really, really hoping. Because before I would have rooted for T1, but T1 didn't make it to Masters. So I'm sad. But they won the last Masters. So I guess I can take pride and I can be happy about that. But anyway, I'll probably talk about it more. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later. And we will, I mean, this is just our tradition, right? I mean, we have to just listen to Lost in Paradise, right? We have to, because it's such a good song, and that ending, like top 10 endings ever. Take care, you too, Ryu. Thank you again so much for being here. Thank you for being here for all the streams so far. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day or evening or whatever it is, and I'll post I'll schedule and post about the next stream later today.